Hello everybody and welcome back once again. Another edition of Inside the Headset, Week 2, Game 3. And I'm with the head coach of the Riverdale Warriors, Ron Aydelott. Coach, last Friday night, Bradley Central, you thought it'd be a tough game and told your team to be prepared. Came away with a nice victory. Talk a little bit about it. You've had a chance to review the video a little further, but 42-7.
Well, yeah, again, we saw a lot of good, we saw some bad, and we saw some in between, but I thought all in all, the effort is the thing that keeps standing out to me. We're giving effort in situations where, like first play of the game for us defensively, for them offensively, first offensive snap for them. We get beat on a screen, and, we have a kid just hustle his fanny off to make a play and give us a chance to line up, and we eventually stop them on downs, which I thought was a big key in the game. Even though they did eventually score first, they didn't jump out and gain momentum right away. So we're doing some little things that are helping us out. Now, are we a great football team? Time will tell about some of those things, but effort is awfully hard to coach, and when kids give you effort, they become coachable, and it pays off. Especially in critical situations.
Production-wise, seemed like you got a lot on offense. Was you pleased with that and how they executed moving into this 2014 season?
Well, I thought we were pretty stale in the first half. I thought I didn't think we were very crisp. I thought we didn't make good decisions at the quarterback position sometimes, and it wasn't just at that position. I thought we had some breakdowns that. That down the line we can't have. We got to get out of the gate a little bit faster. So, it's 2 weeks in a row we're not getting out very fast. But, do you start fast or do you start slow and finish fast? Which would you rather have? I suppose I'd rather have it the way we've been doing because we did in the second half begin to, kind of catch on and it seems like the longer the game goes, the better we get. I would like more consistency in that area.
Well, you just talked about your defense standing up and making a stop or two. Seems like you're pleased with them so far in the effort that they're giving.
I thought they played. I think they up to this point have played extremely well. I don't think we played quite as crisply as we did the week before, but I think Bradley had something to do with that. Schematically, they put a little more pressure on us because they were able to spread the field out a little bit, throw it a little bit better than what we saw the week before. But, they did take a lot of pressure off our offense. I think we did have 3 red zone stops in the first half and 4 overall. And, and you're talking about 4 out of 5 times they got in the red zone, they came away with no points. That's awfully frustrating to an offense.
Well, you've expressed it on this show that a team will, from the first game to the second game, grow up a whole lot. What areas did you see that they grew, that you felt like Riverdale grew up there from the first game to the second?
I thought we had better command of scheme, and that generally is one of the things that you do see, that schematically speaking on offense, you know more what to do. You're a little crisper on things that you do. Defensively, you align better. You have an overall comfort zone of, repetition has another week to set in. So it's usually about week 4 or 5 before you see, you start becoming the team that you're probably going to be. And obviously, if, the injury bug stays away from it, you get a little better as each week goes. But the measure of improvement becomes less after about week 5, but you still, usually see some if teams are working hard and your injury situation is not out of control.
You're 2-0. Your next opponent is 2-0. And both of you, and somebody's going to come away with a loss on Friday night, but Blackman will be coming over here. What's it take to beat these guys? I mean, they had a great first game, and then they seemed like they cruised last Friday night, but I'm sure you're wanting to give them a little more than what they probably had last Friday night.
Well, if we don't, it'll be over in a hurry. It was over at halftime, probably after the first quarter last week. They're a great football team. They're one of 3 or 4 or 5 great football teams I've seen this fall. And whether we have the firepower to do that or not, I don't know that. We certainly. I think it's certainly a gauge for our kids to see where we would like to be.
Yeah, you want them to be tested, yeah.
And it's going to be, it's going to be a big test. It would take them not playing real well, and it's going to take us playing extremely well. We know that, and I think our kids know that. You know, we start 3 sophomores in the secondary, you know, and they're really good players. But, you know, 3 15-year-olds against 3 18-year-olds is, you know, the 18-year-olds are going to win 9 out of 10 battles usually. So, but it's a gauge for our kids, and I think our kids are excited. And, you know, I'm not sure that they buy into what everybody tells them, but I'm sure we're at the side of underdog in this game.
Jennings is a great quarterback and everything. What do you do to contain this guy? I mean, he seems to, if he wants to and you do flush him on a jailbreak, he seems to wiggle out of it. And then if he does make a pass and you're still after him, he seems to still get it off. I mean, yeah, what's the...
Well, he's not only a great quarterback, he's a great competitor. He's a great player, you know, and they haven't played him a whole lot on defense, but he's also probably, if not the best player in our district, one of the best players in our district defensively as well as offensively. You know, I think you kind of go with what they say in basketball. You know, guys like that are going to
get their points.
They're going to do some damage. I think, you know, I think in order for us to win the football game, we have to be consistent offensively, and we have to move the football, and we have to put points on the board. He's going to do some great things, as is the Davidson kid, and they've got some great receivers, and they are big offensively on the line, and you know they really don't have many weaknesses. You know, again, it's going to take a super effort on our part, and probably a mediocre game on their part.
What crowd Friday night? I wasn't over here. How was it?
It was good. It was good. We want bigger, but it was good. It's always good at Riverdale.
Well, I'm sure you're going to get it. Let's wrap it up. I'm coming to that game. Wife will be going to the Oakland Seagull game, but I'm coming to Riverdale and Blackman right here, the Backyard Brawl. It'll be at the reservation at 7 o'clock. You be there.